Hi friends, it's Jory with the Blissful Knowing, numerologist, intuitive counselor, and happiness coach here with our weekly guidance. It's Sunday, that means it's time for our weekly guidance, yay. I thought this was an appropriate thing to wear today. It says breathe. Hopefully you all feel like you can breathe a little bit more now that we have Mercury stationed direct on July 31st. Again, I'm not an astrologer, but I definitely felt the effects of Mercury retrograde and the combination of energies we had in July. And numerology-wise, that were very much about stillness and sluggishness. And now, hopefully, you're all feeling some of that momentum come back as we shifted energies last Sunday. And then again, August 1st, into more momentum and action. And I hope that you're feeling it because it definitely feels better to me. We're also shifting into spending time with others again, where we had a lot of energy last month that was focused on independence and isolation and hermit-like quietude, solitude. Now we're feeling more of the friendship energy, which was one of our focus cards for last week. So I'm excited to see what our cards are today. Once again, if you're new to these live streams, we use all three of the decks that I've made that are available on the blissfulknowing.com. This is the Blissful Knowing Inner Guidance cards deck. And we're not backwards. Yay! Last week we were backwards, which was so appropriate for retrograde because retrograde pulls everything back. The Zen Blossoms Flowering Intuition cards and the Love is Everywhere Hearts in Nature cards. That one you can't really see the heart. There's a good one. So we'll be using all of those cards, and this is a co-creation. This guidance is a co-creation for all of our higher selves. So all of our higher selves are coming together, asking for guidance, and we are now here aligning with that guidance. It's very exciting because I love hearing how much it resonates with all of you. Just another reminder that this is a predictive reading. It's for the coming week. So a lot of times we need things to play out throughout the week before we can really understand the true essence of the reading. So I'm going to start shuffling. Hi, Christy. Hi, Liz. I'm so glad you guys made it. I feel inspired to talk to you also briefly about the shadow side of the energies that we're in. I did make a written post on Jory's Numerology Chat. That's my numerology page on Facebook. Going over the details of the 8 and 2 energies that we're in numerology-wise right now. Because I was definitely feeling some of that shadow energy today, and actually since we shifted into August. So you may be struggling with things like lack mentality or victim mentality. That's the 8 shadow side. The 2 shadow side is very, very sensitive and emotional and can struggle with anxiety. And I felt a lot of emotion and anxiety come over me today. My oldest son is leaving for college in a couple weeks, and we are so close. He is one of my best friends, and I've been very emotional. I'm going to start crying. I swear I could cry like an actress, just instantly. See? Very emotional. So I did my clearing work, which is the emotional closet cleaning technique that I teach in the emotional closet cleaning session that I offer. It's incredibly powerful. It's been helping me. I've actually had to do that technique every day of this month so far because there's so much emotion. We got a lot of cards. Hang on one second here. Let's see if these are all for us here. If they accidentally came jumping out. These not. Okay. We've got one more card from this deck that we need. So anyway, my guides inspired me. Hi, Linda. These just came in. I'm so excited about these, and now I'm extra excited because I've experienced it firsthand now. To work with lepidolite, which is an amazing, calming, soothing crystal that actually has lithium in it. So it's incredibly calming for anxiety. And so what I ended up doing is holding this in my left hand. I've got only 4 left on my website right now. And then I have these lepidolite orgone wands for meditation. I only have 2 of these left. And I held one in each hand, and I was absolutely shocked how instantly I felt calmed and soothed. I was totally blown away. And I don't know if you guys saw my post. I'll put it in the comments about the rhodonite healing on bruises. It's the most undeniable proof I've ever seen of how crystals can actually physically heal. I always refer to them as emotional healers, and I kind of I don't really promote the physical healing aspect so much when I'm promoting the crystal jewelry, because I just never know what kind of physical effects the crystals are going to have on people, and I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. I haven't had personal experience working too much with crystals with physical stuff. But on that post, and I will put it in the comments because it's a mind blow, they used rhodonite for bruising, and it was so obvious that the crystal did amazing healing overnight. Blew my mind. So, lepidolite for anxiety. I'm so happy. I had these once before. They were smaller and they sold out within a couple days, and now I've got 4 left. Highly, highly recommended for anxiety, panic attacks. Even if you're just really sensitive emotionally, love this so much. And like I said, I've got 2 more of these left. So those are up on my website. I'll link everything in the comments. All right, we just need our focus cards, and we will be ready to shuffle, ready to flip and start our guidance. So guys, talk to me. Are you feeling better? I saw a lot of good feedback, and I talked to some clients about this. You're feeling better since we got past the retrograde, feeling the momentum. I'm seeing a lot of evidence of the combination of 8 and 2 energy, which is coming together, co-creating. So working with another. And I'm actually working with an illustrator on my second book. We're just finishing up my second book, which I actually started when I was 10 years old, if you can believe it. Hi, Sandra. So I'm hoping to have that out by the holidays. I'm so excited about the message of that book, because that message is all about following your excitement, following your bliss, following your passion. I'm thrilled to be able to instill that in children, because I know firsthand how wonderful life can be when you do that. Well, we got 2 focus cards from the heart deck. Woo. All right, guys, we're going to... We're missing a card. Oh, crap! Hold on. We only have 3. Oh, there it is. Okay. Shit, I saw it. Ooh, I hate when I see it. You guys, I want to be in on the surprise with you. Damn it. And I saw it. It was our last card for the Bliss deck. I wish I could just wipe my memory. All right. Now I know how the story ends. Okay. So first card. Here we go. What we have. We're doing what we have, what we want, what we need, and what we get. And then we're doing our 2 focus cards. What we have. Nature heals. Nature heals. Interesting. For me, what's coming up with this card, and I've been guided to really focus on the titles more than anything lately. What's coming up is that over time, since we made this shift in the energy, we're starting to feel a healing now. And also with everything we went through the eclipse, we're integrating it and processing it and all of that. And so over time, we've been moving towards more healing. We had a lot of time outside last month too. So I don't know if you noticed, but you might not be feeling quite as much of that pull to go outside. I was feeling like, nope, the 8 energy says you have things to do. You can't relax, so go out for just a little bit. But we do have a couple days this week that have that 7 energy of nature and relaxation. So let me read this. Nature can have an instantly soothing and uplifting effect on our spirits. Next time you step out in nature, notice how much lighter and calmer you feel. Make it a priority to spend more time outdoors and enjoy the healing and meditative benefits that doing so can provide. There are many natural healing methods and remedies worth exploring that can offer a boost to your vitality. Invite the power of nature to further enhance your well-being. This second portion of the card lit up. I don't know if you noticed in my inflection in my voice. That felt like the biggest message here, especially since I just now worked with a lepidolite crystal for anxiety. Nature heals. I was just talking about crystal healing. I've also been working with magnesium and flower essences too, and that's all natural healing modalities. So focusing on that, I think it's a lot of different things, and you'll have to see how it resonates for you. I think it's about the fact that we spent a lot of time in nature last month. I feel like it's about that we've healed over time since we are now shifting energies. We had to go through quite a lot of stuff last month, but also natural healing. So if you've been working with things that are natural, even just natural foods can heal. Definitely. All right, so Nature Heals is what we have. That's interesting, but it certainly resonates for me coming off of that incredible experience I just had with the lepidolite crystal. Very, very calming. Unbelievable, really. I wish I had more on the website now. I only have those 6 pieces in lepidolite. That's it. The 4 pendants and the 2 meditation wands. All right, so Nature Heals. Oh, Linda's in a 7-month. Okay, so she's definitely getting her nature time. Okay, so what we want. Use your gifts and talents. Is that not the truth? This is our 8 energy time. So this is about working and taking action. And we want to do the action that's aligned with our soul's mission, which I will read the card. But that's the inspired action. And that's the action that truly fulfills us, where we can really contribute to society. And we all have something to offer. So we want to use our gifts and talents. I definitely do. I'm so excited to be back in that work mode again. It feels so juicy. The momentum is flowing, the inspiration, the creativity. It says, your talents and gifts are unique to you. You were born with them because they are inherent to your life's path and soul's mission. The feeling of joy you receive when you are expressing these natural abilities is an indicator that you are in alignment with your truest self. Expressing yourself in this way can make a positive contribution to the lives of others. Offer your gifts and talents to the world. They are meant to be shared and received. I'm smiling because I'm thinking of 3 of you that I think are actually watching right now that are totally doing this. Hi, Alexandra, and you definitely are doing this. You're one of those people. So we want to use our gifts and talents. It should be a labor of love when we're working. There's so much joy when you are expressing the gifts and talents that are yours and yours alone. You are truly living in harmony with your highest self when you do so. So I love that. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck, because that's one thing that I really love helping my clients with, is to find that passion that excites them, find their strength, looking at their numerology, seeing what they came here to explore and to do and to contribute. Okay. By the way, guys, I have $10 off my intuitive sessions, and they include numerology and question and answer and cards and channeling and everything. They're wonderful. $10 off all intuitive sessions with the code Clarity10. And I also have $10 off all jewelry purchases of $55 or more with the code Sparkle10. I will put all that in the comments. All right, what we need. Oh, shift your focus. Yes, that's true, because that 8 energy, especially with that lack mentality, 8 it's a 2-sided coin. So on one side it's lack, on the other side it's abundance. Where's the focus? We need to focus from lack to abundance. We're so abundant, but if we're not careful, we can have an abundance of lack. If we're too focused on lack, shift your focus. When you're feeling off, you need to shift your focus. Okay, here we go. While it can be helpful to share what's on your mind, repeatedly discussing a problem or challenge can add energy to whatever it is that's troubling you. Rather than inflating the negative situation with worries and complaints, consider the benefits of keeping your conversations as positive as possible. If it's not a subject you can speak hopefully about, it may be best to shift your attention towards something that is going well. Focusing on the things that feel good Focusing on things that you feel good about is the fastest way to resolve those things that concern you. I know this is true. I live this. I'm telling you. That's why I had to do my emotional closet cleaning today, because I needed to raise my frequency, shift my vibration away from those lack-based thoughts, those fear-based thoughts, back into celebration and abundance and gratitude and love and enthusiasm and eagerness and passion. And I'm always so passionate about sharing these messages with you. So I'm thrilled to be here right now. And I thank you all for being here. And thanks for saying hi, guys. I love to know who's actually watching. So many of you are the quiet type. All right, so what we get. I know what it is, but it's a really good card, and it's a card that has come up so much lately. You may have guessed it. You are a healer. Oh, I love this so much because it's about using your gifts and talents to heal the world. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And nature heals when we are our true selves, our natural selves. We are aligned with everything to heal ourselves and to heal the world. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. We shift our focus back towards using our gifts and talents, and then we can heal. Let me read the card. Hi, Kelly. See, Christy, I had a feeling you were going to, I thought she's going to get it. She knows. You are a healer. Still, you know what? It never gets old because it's such a beautiful message, so I will read that. Yes, we are all healers, Christy, for sure. You have the ability to soothe and uplift those around you. Do not underestimate the positive impact you have on this world. It is so much greater than you realize. Know that your mere presence is a gift to those around you. When you combine the power of your loving energy with an intention of serving others, your contributions to the universe are immeasurable. Appreciate yourself and know that you can make a difference. Oh, it's so beautiful, guys. Especially we have this 2 energy, which is about helping others, connecting with others. And when we're using our gifts and talents on top of that, wow. Wow. Wonderful. So we're healing ourselves, we're healing others by being our true selves, using our gifts and talents, putting them out into the world, because we have a reason for being here. We all have a part to play. We all have a beautiful frequency, our true core frequency, that when we operate from that place and we vibrate at that place, again, it's your mirror presence vibrating at your truest self, that heals the world. It's a beautiful, harmonious symphony, raising the frequency of the planet. When we're all raising our personal frequency to our true core frequency, we're attuning others. We're sending out that frequency so others can match that frequency. It's beautiful. It's like a tuning fork. I don't know if you've ever seen that video where there's this one metronome. It's going back and forth. And the other ones, there's a whole bunch of them behind that one. They're going all different tempos from the first one. Well, eventually, it's so cool. I'll have to see if I can find it. Eventually, they all sync up and they're all moving harmoniously back and forth at the same exact tempo. So the power of influence we have is truly immeasurable when we are vibrating at our highest frequency, at our true essence, which when we're using our gifts and talents, we're doing that. All right, I'm excited. What I'm hearing is don't diminish your value. Don't diminish your value and the impact that you're having on this world, and that the potential that you have to contribute even more to this world, not through struggle and strife, just by being yourself. That's beautiful. I love it. I can't wait to see what our focus cards are. Okay, guys, feeling good, feeling good. All right. I think I saw what our Zen Blossoms card is. I'm trying to decide if I should do that one first. Hang on, I'm going to ask my pendulum. By the way, I only have 6 of these pendulums left. I have to fix my inventory on my website. I have some other ones and other styles, but this is my favorite one because the chain is really, really, really nice, and I love to wrap it around, and it's a really sturdy, really high quality pendulum. So if you guys don't yet have a pendulum, or if you need a spare, I have them all over my house. I'm not kidding. I probably have 20 pendulums all over the house, and in my purse. I've only got 6 left of this one, so if you're interested in this Orgone, just so you know, lots of stuff that's kind of low inventory today. Okay. Anyway, let me check real quick which one we're going to pull first. Okay, we're going to do heart first. I don't know what the heart is. Okay, heart card, focus card. Here we go. This is the heart card. Ooh, freedom. Ooh, we haven't had that one in a while. Freedom. That feels like entrepreneurship. And that feels like freedom to be yourself. I also feel like it's freedom from the craziness of July, personally. If you had a great July, I'm so happy for you. And my July wasn't horrible. I'm going to schedule a vacation next July just because July is really, really hot here, and it's a beautiful energy, 7 energy of July, to be out in nature, and it's hard to be out in nature in this heat. So that's my mistake. I need to spend more time away from this heat in July next year. All right, so freedom. Freedom. This is such a cool heart. I found this in a parking lot, and it's some sort of string that has cut itself free of ties. Now, we also may have done a lot of releasing with the eclipse and the retrograde, where we had to cut ties to things that were no longer a vibrational match to us, some endings, so we could have some new beginnings. Whatever this means for you, that's wonderful. Freedom, to me, it really feels again like entrepreneurship and being yourself. So using those gifts and talents so that you can have freedom over your schedule and everything, really. If you can do that, that is the most wonderful thing. Trust me. Freedom. It may just be freedom from all the thoughts. We had a lot of overthinking. A lot of mental energy last month, and I definitely feel more in my body and grounded now. I've got a ton of mental energy in my numbers anyway, so I'm always going to have a lot of thoughts, but I do feel less of that, so it may be freedom from thoughts. See what it means for you. Free to be yourself. I keep hearing that over and over when I was younger. Lori Fenson, if you're watching this, I think you also know this one. We had did you guys remember it with Marlo Thomas? I think it was Marlo. Free to be you and me. Oh, now I want to find that on YouTube and post that. I remember listening to that record as a kid about having the freedom to be yourself, and that's really the energy that we are now moving into. Being your true self, authenticity. Really getting to know yourself. If you don't feel like you have a strong sense of self, let's look at your numerology. That changed my life. You've got to know yourself. When I realized that I have entrepreneurship and I have passion and I have psychic ability and I have artistic ability, all these things, creativity, writing, leadership, all of that in my chart, it just all clicked for me. So now I know so 100%, so with certainty that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm aligned with my true self. Okay, I feel like I'm rambling. So our last card, I hope it's the one I thought it was because it's really good. Yes, it is. Flourish. Oh, one of my favorites. Such a gorgeous, gorgeous petunia. Absolutely stunning photo. I would love to have this as a giant poster in my house because it's one of my favorite photos in the deck. Look at all the flowers and all the colors behind the petunia. But flourish, this is the pattern. It reminded me of that, is it called, oh God, I'm going to forget. It's not a dictaphone. What's it called? The old record player. The shape of it. But the way that it was just emerging, all this light pink, just like a fountain overflowing. Flourish. So all the flowers are in bloom, the whole field, and there's all this hot pink, which to me is the color of passion. Again, matching up with use your gifts and talents. See, to me that's such a passionate color. And I mentioned before that when I was in college, I printed out all this stuff at the Kinko's copy paper or whatever, and they had Fireball Fuchsia. That was the name of the paper. But anyway, Flourish. How freaking awesome is this? Especially since we're in 8 energy now, which is all about abundance and manifesting. And especially when we combine it with the 2, co-creating abundance, co-creating. Maybe you're working with a business partner. I know a couple of you are partnering up for business. Like I said, I'm partnering up with my illustrator to finish my 2nd book. And I'm partnering up with all of you that we're doing private sessions with to really hone in on your gifts and talents and where you are in your chart so you can maximize the energy and truly manifest and align with where you're supposed to be right now and the energies that are supporting you. Okay, Flourish. Guys, how can we complain about that card? Focusing on freedom and flourish. And isn't it awesome, the idea of using your gifts and talents to gain more freedom in your life and to truly flourish? I'm telling you, there's 3 of you I'm talking to. I'm talking to myself too. 3 of you I'm talking to. I know you know who you are. And I'm sure there's more of you watching that have a gift and a talent that you want to use and create a way to serve others with that gift and talent to heal yourself, to find more freedom and to truly flourish. And you do flourish when you follow your passion. And that's why I'm so excited about my new book talking about following your passion, because your passion will support you. You have to believe and you have to understand that that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to support you because it is the energy of your truest self. It's meant to support you so that you can continue to follow your passion. Your passion is here for a reason, to serve. Okay? Anyway, I feel like I'm kind of rambling, but big surprise there, right, guys? Flourish and a freedom. Ha! What a great combination. Oh my God. Wow. That's juicy, isn't it? All right, lots of healing, lots of flourishing, lots of freedom. I love it. I love it. And I do want to comment a little bit more about the energy because we have one more thing we're waiting for. And I believe it's August 11th. Again, I'm a numerologist, not an astrologist. But we are still in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, even though Mercury has gone direct. And from what I remember, if I'm right, hopefully I'm right, August 11th was when we are completely over the entire Mercury drama. So if you're feeling, hopefully you're feeling the momentum, but you may be feeling a slower momentum than normal, which I definitely feel. So apparently after August 11th, we're going to get back up to speed. And also in the shadow period, there may still be some things that you need to reflect on. And I know that I've been going through that, and I'm glad I'm bringing it up now because this morning I was told by the guides to say this, and I'm glad they're reminding me. You need to know your issues. And if you don't know what your issues are, I can help you. No problem. That's my specialty. But you need to know your issues, and you need to understand how to bring presence and a self-awareness and consciousness to the to when your trigger comes. You need to be able to bring your self-awareness into that moment and say, okay, I know what this is. Be able to put some distance between it and not let it take the wheel. Okay, not let it do the driving. Okay, because we've got the sensitivity of the 2, we've got the victim mentality and anger potentially of the 8. So you can find that you may be triggered into anger or triggered into total insecurity, sensitivity, hypersensitivity. So you may feel some of that, I like to say, as if you're a water balloon in a cactus garden. So if your triggers are coming up, because you're really sensitive and things are really prickly everywhere you go, if your triggers are coming up, you want to be able to breathe. I know I'm not backwards. That's good. Breathe. You want to be able to bring your presence and awareness into the moment and say, I know what this is. I know what's happening, and I'm observing this neutrally. And then you can dig deeper to get to the root, because you're not going to have an emotion or a thought without an underlying belief. And again, this is my specialty, is to help you dig up and find that belief that's creating that thought and that emotion. Okay, we don't just have random emotions. They stem from root beliefs. So bring your awareness in. I had an incident yesterday where I could feel that I wanted to say something blunt, and it was my pain body, which Eckhart Tolle talks about, your stored emotional pain getting triggered. Maybe you want to call it your inner child wound, whatever. And I had to bring a lot of awareness into that moment to not say something that I would regret. Okay? So be careful, because that 8 does like to just pounce. And we have the beautiful balancing 2 energy, which is the peacemaker. It wants to keep things calm and peaceful and soothed. Nice, tranquil, still waters. You are a healer. This is about healing your own wounds, healing those triggers, and keeping the relationship dynamics nice and peaceful. Okay? So that feels like an important thing to bring up. Again, if you don't know your issues, you don't know what's going on, you just have a lot of that resistance and you don't really understand where it's coming from, that is one of my specialties. And even if we're doing a session just for fun to look at your numerology, it might even come up, because whatever your guides want you to know that's going to bring you the most healing is going to come through in a session. I never know what's going to come through. Anyway, I would love to connect with you guys for a session. Once again, it's $10 off all intuitive sessions. A lot of times I would just do it off of a 60 or 90 minute, but I'm even offering it on a 30-minute session and a 20-minute session. So it's $10 off. Code Clarity10. I will post a link in the comments. And then for the jewelry, $10 off all jewelry purchases of $55 or more with the code Sparkle10. If you're interested in the Anxiety Stone Lepidolite, I have 4 of these left right now on the website, maybe less, maybe somebody's been buying it while we've been talking, and 2 of the meditation wands in Lepidolite. Again, I've never been so blown away with the calmness. I wanted to wear this while I was talking, but I thought I might be too calm. I might be so calm that I'll be like last month where I was like, hey guys, I don't have any vocal inflection. Can't have that. That's no fun. All right. Please say hi if you're watching the replay, and I really appreciate all of you being here. It's so great to be back in the energy of friendship and connecting with others. I've reached out to a bunch of you just to say hi, because I've been feeling that energy of wanting to make more connections and check in with all of you and see how you're doing. So it's been great chatting with you. And I hope you have a great week. We have some awesome cards, so I'm excited. And when I see you next week, I believe that will be August 11th, which I think will mean we're completely done with all the Mercury BS. Yay! Full speed ahead after that. Okay? Don't forget to use your gifts and talents. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye. Thanks.